Live better and longer with the Fitzness Show, hosted by fitness expert, author, and TV personality Fitz Koehler. She'll tell you why diets are dumb, supplements are snake oil, and the truth about how you can earn a lean, hard, pain-free, and athletic body. Now for our favorite bossy blonde, Fitz Koehler.
Well, hi team. I'm Fitz Koehler, your super frosty fitness pro from fitzness.com, and welcome to the Fitzness Show. Today, we're going to talk about a topic I am not necessarily expert on, well, at least half the topic. So have a little grace, even though I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So before we get there, I'm going to tell you that it's time to hit subscribe wherever you listen to the Fitzness Show. That means whenever I pop up and make happy noise and start bossing you around, you get notified so you can tune in and you don't miss any of it, because the stuff I'm telling you is pretty important stuff. And if you miss it, you may just be less than you could be. And that's no fun. Also, if you haven't done so yet, grab a copy of You Supercharge, the exact formula for fitness, weight loss, and longevity. If you're listening right now, around the New Year's time, around 2026, it's on sale on my website. Use holiday discount code HOLIDAY25 to save 25% on absolutely everything on my site. And I like sharing, so go shop. Go shop for you. It's time. You've had your attention turned to everybody else for the holidays. Now it's time for a little loving on you. Okay, so we're going to talk about exercising in the snow. Do you know that you can do that? That's right. I mean, so many people say things like, oh, I can't exercise outside because it's cold, or I can't exercise outside because it's snowing. Yeah, you can. Actually, you can. In fact, right now, if you look on the map of America, there's blizzards going on a whole big blob from Fargo to Iowa. There's a whole bunch of snow and blizzard conditions. I can't even imagine what it would be like to be in blizzard conditions. But last night I was chatting with a running friend from Fargo, and he said, oh, I couldn't talk when you called yesterday because I was out running in the snow and I was huffing and puffing too hard. And I was like, there you go. Out running in the snow. That's what we should all be doing. I mean, apparently there's some precautions we got to take. We go outside, we dress the part, right? My tank top and shorts mandate does not apply when it's snowing outside, when the temps are low, but you should be able to go outside and have a damn good time in the snow if that's where you are. I mean, I'm in Florida, right? So I don't get a lot of that. I actually have to pay money to get on a plane, train, or automobile to go to snow, to go exercise. That's how exercisable snow is. People actually spend money to get to snow to do exercise. And so I think you know this, but maybe you just need a kick in the can. And if you are so fortunate to be in one of these chilly places that has snow at any point in the year, good for you. I hope you don't look at it as nothing but a burden. I hear that. It's snow and I got to shovel. Okay, shoveling snow is exercise. Also know this, in colder temperatures, your metabolism rises because your body has to work extra hard to stay warm. And so, I don't know, we're going to call that a perk. We're going to call that a bonus to the cold weather, a bonus to the snow. You're like, I am going to be leaner because it's so chilly out. Now, of course, you want your body to do the higher metabolism thing, but please wear the proper clothing, right? Base layer and then middle layer and top layer, whatever is required for you to exercise safely outdoors, you should. But I've got 10 ideas for you to get out and do exercise in the snow. And so I started off the show saying I'm not expert in all of this stuff. I haven't tried all of this stuff because I don't have access to snow all the time, like many of you. However, as a fitness expert, I know damn well these things are an awesome workout. Also, you know, the snow has similar qualities as the sand. If you're going to go running in Florida, I dare you to run on the beach because it makes things twice as hard. And I think that's a good thing. What an awesome way to elevate your training, right? Instead of just you're running 1 mile on the pavement, now you step on the sand, your calves, your quads, your adductors, that's your inner thigh. Everything is working a bit harder to get you to go the distance. The snow has the same qualities. There's this give, right? There's some softness to your landing. There's also resistance as you lift. And so, yeah, the snow can be can be a bigger challenge. It also can be a little more gentle depending on how deep the snow is and how well it's packed. You might be giving your joints a little bit of a break to run through the snow versus running on hard pavement. With hard pavement, there is no give. Every time you step down, they say 3 times your body weight crashes through the ground, crashes through your body. So if you weigh 100 pounds, what a grown up weighs 100 pounds? Let's say you weigh 150 pounds. That's more reasonable for a standard adult. 150 times 3, that's 450 pounds of pressure crashing through your joints every time you step on the pavement. And so running on the snow could be gentler on your joints, and why not take advantage of that? Okay, so we're going to start with number 1, cross country skiing. Again, this is something I've never done. It's something I'm absolutely dying to do. It's not the downhill skiing side where you keep your feet together. It is forward and back with your legs and your arms. It is a colossal calorie burner. You want to burst into flames because you are burning calories. Cross country skiing is your ticket to that. It is your ticket to a serious season of weight loss. You combine cross country skiing with the exact formula for weight loss, and you are going to be strutting around town in a thong as soon as spring hits. You know what I'm saying? You got the Daisy Dukes on, you got your firm butt cheeks hanging out of those shorts, and your legs are so lean. Why? Because you were cross country skiing. So do that as much as possible. Number 1. Number 2, snowshoeing, the same type of thing. You're not running, you've got the snowshoes on, and you're just going to go hiking through the snow. You want to put your legs on fire? Cross country, snowshoe in the snow. That'll do it. That'll do it. You want to get your heart rate up? Snowshoeing. That'll do it. Okay, next up, downhill skiing. Oh, you want your quads and your glutes to shine all year straight down the mountain, or at least at an angle, right? Maybe not straight down because we're not Lindsey Vonn, but we are normal people who can handle a mountain. I have never left the beginner slope, and I'm just quite satisfied with that. I get a plenty enough exercise session when I've gone wherever I snow skied. I've skied in Gatlinburg and the Catskills, and then Snowbird, Utah. Snowbird was probably the most interesting, but whatever. It wasn't Breckenridge, it wasn't Vail, but it was my access to the snow. And I tell you, my legs had a great workout. Now I could do it because I've trained, right? My quads were strong, my glutes were strong. When I showed up to ski, I was able to get in a full day of skiing because of my preparational exercises. But yeah, downhill skiing, awesome. Great on your core too. I highly recommend. And don't be chicken. You know what? You only live once. So get on a baby slope and then gradually increase your ambition while skiing. But it's such a great sport. Also, snowboarding. How fun is that? I've only snowboarded once, but I can tell you, I fell down a lot in snowboarding, and it was the getting up process that I thought was a real challenge. And that was when I was in Snowbird, Utah. And I had to finally tap out at the end of the day. All the people that I was with, it was on this Oakley a ski trip. Oakley brought me skiing. Thank you, Oakley. But everybody else had kind of bailed from the slope. And I thought, I'm going to stick it out. I'm going to stay till 5 o'clock. I think we got out there at 8 a.m. And I just wanted my full day of snowboarding. But finally, I could no longer hoist myself off the ground because my abs were so sore. That's right. You want a killer core workout, a killer ab workout? Snowboarding. But I got to tell you, you probably have to fall a bunch in order to get that ab workout. But yeah, snow skiing, snowboarding, getting up is half the workout, half the fun. Also, man, I love, what do they call it? When you go flying in the air, there's a term, and it's lost from me right now. I wish I could. It's making hay. I don't know, but it's the same feeling I get when I crash out water skiing, which I'm a pretty good water skier, but I love it when things go haywire and I call it like buying the farm. I know you guys are listening and you know the words, but yeah, when you're just flying out of control, I love that feeling. I love it. Now in the water, it's a little less terrifying because you're landing in the water. Now the water could be firm like a brick, but whenever I have lost control while skiing, it's been pretty fun, the process. And thankfully, I've never gotten seriously hurt. But yeah, the falling part can be great. So great. Okay, back to extra exercises while in the snow. not only snow hiking, that's walking through the snow. Hopefully you have some water resistant boots with some traction, but do it uphill. That's right. Hiking uphill in the snow. Again, killer calorie burn, quads, glutes. There's a theme here. All of this is great for your lower body. Ice skating. Ice skating, great for your balance, your strength, cardio, wrapped in jazzy fun. I'm going to say jazzy because quite often there's music playing, right? Would you do it on an icy pond? I bet some of you have done it on an icy pond. That really feels to me like the bravest thing a human can do is go out and walk on water, frozen water, and have that faith. But I've done ice skating indoors and I love it. I love it. Ice skating outdoors would be I don't know. I don't know. Super exhilarating. Exhilarating. That's the word. I'm sure you could probably find a lake or a pond that is definitely safe, that all the things I hear people can drive over certain ponds. So if they can drive over it, you can certainly skate. But yeah, ice skating. Okay. Here's another one. My friend Tina Hauser, she has a house in Mammoth, California, and they had serious snow on Christmas. And so she posted a video and she was huffing and puffing. Now, Tina's in great shape. She has run a marathon in all 50 states and she's done all the majors. And there she is huffing and puffing and huffing and puffing because she was snuffling snow. And so, folks, instead of complaining about shoveling snow, treat it like your personal trainer. You know what I'm saying? You get out there with your shovel and you hoist, and it's great for your core and it's great for your shoulders. It's great for your back and your biceps. I only wish that I had snow piled all around my house and I had to dig my way out. That would be the coolest form of exercise. No pun intended. It would be cool and cool. Get out there and shovel the snow. And if you have a spouse or a kid or a parent that says they're going to do it, you say, no way, dude. That's on me. I am shoveling the snow because I want a very strong back and I want abs of steel. So I'm going to go do that thing. Plus sexy shoulders. My God. You got to do it. Just rotate, switch sides, switch sides. Don't just shovel over your right shoulder, shovel over your left shoulder sometimes too. Okay. Human powered sledding. That's right. So sledding, super fun. You sit in the little plastic bowl and then you cruise down the mountain at warp speed. What if instead you tied a sled to your shoulders, your torso, like backpack style? You put your favorite human in the sled and then you pulled them. That's right. Human horsepower. That's you. Dig, 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 pulling your kid, pulling your spouse, pulling your pal. What awesome workout. Awesome workout. Again, I don't get to do that here because I don't have snow. If you've been trapped in the snow and you've been feeling sad for yourself, don't you feel silly? Don't you feel like maybe this is a gift from God? This is a gift from Mother Nature that you have this free workout device just falling from the sky. Oh, and it's so pretty too, even when it's dirty. I know. All of you are like, no, I get slushy and yucky. And my parents are those people. My mom grew up in New York, my dad too. And as a kid, I never saw snow. In fact, I didn't see snow till I was 20. I was in Norway. I was a fitness director on a cruise ship working in Norway when I finally saw snow for the first time. But my parents had complained for decades, oh, it's so dirty and whatever. I guess sometimes, but I think it's fantastic. I was in Kentucky last year announcing a race and there was some snow on the ground and I went and picked it up. It was black snow and I thought it was great. So yeah, be grateful. It's fitness equipment falling from the sky. Doesn't get any better than that. Does not get any better than that. Okay. Next up, we've got snow running or snow intervals. Hey, go to slow pace. Still a big effort. Snow multiplies the work. So whether you're walking or running, you are going to be getting an advanced workout than you would if it were a 70-degree balmy day. Okay, this one's really fun. And this one I would definitely do every morning and every night if I lived in the snow. Perk up. Are you listening? I want everybody to pay attention. If I lived in the snow, I would get a killer upper and lower body workout doing snow angels, like snow angels on steroids, just up and down, working your lats and your shoulders and your inner thigh and your outer thigh and your glutes. Squeeze, 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 press, lift. Again, it's fitness equipment that has fallen from the sky, from the heavens. The angels threw it off the clouds and said, for you and your hot body, get down on it, get down in it and make snow angels. So yeah, snow angels on steroids. Just get down and pump. Maybe do interviews in interval styles. You do it for 60 seconds. You take a break for 30 seconds and then you go back. Or you do snow angels for 30 seconds and then you take a 30-second break. Whatever you can handle. But I think that could possibly be one of the most fun workouts of all time. You can play music and you can, snow angel workout. Get it on. Okay. And finally, I highly recommend making a snowy obstacle course. Now, there's probably one already existing outside because I don't think the snow is falling even and flat. Maybe there is snow that is piled up over some bushes or over some leaves or over your mailbox or over a fence. And maybe you can hurdle and climb and slide around the snow and then cap it off with a snowball fight. So if you have a friend, clearly you want to throw a snowball directly at your friend's face, but you could also just throw snowballs at a tree. You know what I'm saying? It's just the act of throwing a snowball. It's great for your rotator cuff. It's great for your arm. It's great for your torso. It's fun. Throwing things is fun. It is highly documented that people will spend their entire life committed to throwing things. Football, baseball, basketball, rugby. There's a lot of throwing in sports. And snowball, again, it's fitness and sporting equipment falling from the sky, and that's as good as it gets. So please, if you're in a snowy environment, buck up. Buck up, be grateful, and make good use of it. Especially if you're short on cash, you think I can't afford the gym. Fine, you don't need a gym. You just go right outside and you get a great workout in your front yard. Just wear the right thing, have water-resistant clothing, several layers. You got the base layer, you got the gloves, you got the wool socks, whatever. I'm kind of speaking out of turn since I am no pro on snowy gear, but I have worn some of it before and I kind of know what works. But yeah, have a great time. Have a great time in the snow. Maybe take some pictures, send them my way, make me jealous. I am hoping to get my Floridian can to snow at some time this winter. It's funny, so many people I know are now headed towards Florida or they've been here. They say, oh, I'm in Naples, I'm in Miami, whatever. Everyone has flown south for the winter, and I get that. But folks like me who don't have access to the snow that you may have, we're flying north for it. We're looking for it. We want to vacation it. We want to play with it. We want to have adventure in the snow. And so please make great use of it. And I promise I make great use of the water we have here throughout the year. It's stand-up paddleboarding and surfing and water skiing and swimming and snorkeling and canoeing. It's the same thing, but different. And you should be grateful. You got that? You got that? I sound like your parents. You should be grateful. Enjoy the snow. But please enjoy the snow and then send me pictures. Make me jealous. Folks, if you haven't done so yet, grab my book, You Supercharged. Subscribe to the show. Bundle up and get to work. I love you. Bye, team. Mwah!
Are you looking for the perfect gift for a loved one battling cancer? The Cancer Comeback Series by Fitz Koehler offers hope, inspiration, and practical guidance. With Your Healthy Cancer Comeback, My Noisy Cancer Comeback, and The Healthy Cancer Comeback Journal. These books are a lifeline for all patients and survivors. Right now, you can order autographed copies at a special discount. Show your support and help a loved one go from sick to strong. Visit fitzness.com today. That's FITZNESS.com. Fitzness.com.